So we're about to do a follow-up. Bless you.
Thank you.
We're about to do a follow-up video about our previous video titled, we gotta stop squeaking while we talk. We're gonna do a follow-up video on the previous video that we did that was titled Happy Trip, and then everything that followed that. So we're basically just doing a like afterthought thing, recap of our experience, and because we weren't really able to express that much during, and then we've also had experiences after, so it's like it's just best to come back and say it with a clear mind. Yeah.
Oh, and gotta excuse me, y'all, my allergies is really on 10, you feel me? But can't let that stop the content, right?
You gotta turn.
Shut your ass up. Nah, but my allergies is kicking me right now, so y'all gotta excuse me. I'm still gonna participate within this video because I definitely want to get my feedback on what I took from it.
Yeah. I think like immediately after, it was just like more of just like gratitude of the experience, and like just like everything that we felt, like, you know, in the moment, like as far as like the conversations that we had, or the laughter and all of that.
Yo, I haven't laughed that hard, excuse me, since I was young, nigga. Or I just have not laughed. I can't remember the last time I laughed that hard.
Yeah, it was a good laugh.
That shit was funny, and I really needed that.
Yeah. We had a conversation a little after the second time. Yeah, after the second time or third time. And we were talking about how we just realized, like, even more how fake everything is, and we were just talking about like even like society is fake. Like everything that we think is just so fake. Like, for instance, the standards that we set for ourselves and for other people is like fake. Right and wrong is like not, like, who says what's right, really? Like, yes, like there are things that are horrible, yes, yeah. But like who made up these like standards, these rules, like the things that we do on a day-to-day basis? Who like really, this is all made up, like man-made stuff. Is fake. Like, so we were talking about that. What else?
What else we were talking about? I think we were talking about like just like the personal experience, like what we felt too. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of clarity it brought us. Yeah, like more on the personal side. But what else? We realized too, like, you know, things that we don't really take advantage of all the time. Like, as far as like, for me, it was like laughing more, like, or I guess like being like just like laughing, like, because I really enjoy laughing. I like to laugh, I like to have fun. And I think something else, I don't remember what it was, but during one of our experiences, I remember saying out loud on accident, like, I don't like something. I don't remember what it was. I don't even remember what it was now. But it was something that I was like, I don't like this. And like, I thought I was thinking to myself, but I said it out loud. And she was like, no, you don't like it. That's fine. And I was just like, I don't even remember saying that out loud, but I don't remember what it was, but it was like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think myself of what it was, and I can't remember what it was.
overall, it has been a great experience using them as a tool to like just really dig deep into who we are as people, come back to who we are as people truly.
Kind of like remind you of
the things that you
that
don't
you don't like,
to,
that you don't like, that you like, all of that. I want to add into like it was for me each time that I did it, I got like super grateful. Like I think the first time I did it, I was not nervous, but I just was like, hey, you know, whatever I get out of it, I get out of it. But like at the end of the night, I was like, damn, like I'm really grateful like that it went well. And then the other 2 times, it just went well. Like every single time, it just reminds me to be grateful. So maybe that's something that, you know, I just need to interpret more. But
oh, I was just gonna say, we also talked about how like, well, I kind of broke it down how I was feeling. I think you said that you agree, but like, it's like even like when we're sober, like our sober minds, bred by society or whatever, like we naturally like receive information, think about it, and then we're able to like react. But on shrooms, it's like your thoughts it's like your reception and perception is like parallel. Like I can receive, and it's just as quick as I can like perceive it. Like, does that make sense? Like I broke it down so good before, but it was like basically like I don't need like, okay, so on a daily basis,
like,
if
ungrateful for it.
Yeah, it's like no time to be ungrateful. It's like automatically your brain registers gratitude, like and picks out the things that you should be grateful for in that situation, like automatically. Like you can't be mad. I love that because it really teaches you how easy it should be to be grateful. But
water.
Anyway, so yeah, so basically, like on a regular day, if you think of something like a negative emotion, or not even a negative emotion, but like a, I guess, lower vibration emotion, then normally you'll probably get sad or angry or whatever. Then you'll think about it a little bit later, and then you might be like, you know, rationalize it and be like, okay, well, maybe I was overreacting, and then you'll be able to come and be like, well, I'm glad that this happened because then it blah, blah, blah. But like when you're on shrooms, excuse me, it's like automatically you receive the information and then you're like, oh, looking for the beauty in it. Like automatically.
Like seconds later, after. And that's what I meant by like the gratitude feeling of it just every single time. You know what I'm saying? I got other things out of it too, you feel me? Like, you know, if you sit by yourself, you'll get more out of it. But the thing that I can say that we probably shared together was gratitude. And don't wait to be happy, man. Like, I know as well as everybody else do too. Like, life is what you make it, but life is also throw you curveballs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got emotions. And shit, I mean, shit was already crazy, but this world is wild, you feel me? So it's not always gonna be easy to like stay up or whatever, but it's just remember, like, just keep your mind like it's not even permanent. And shrooms taught me that, you know, I do have control over my emotions, period. I do. Like, I have the choice to let them sit there. It's my choice how long I want to let them sit there. Because I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh, I'm perfect. Just today, You know what I'm saying? I did have a thought that probably didn't align with how I wanted to feel. But I'm like, even in that moment, I was like, you know what? I'm thinking something that probably will never happen. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just thoughts, you know, come in your mind just from things that are going on, from what you see, from what you listen to, or even what you done been through. So even today, I was just thinking like, you know, some things that, like I said, just weren't the most positive, but I'm like, yo, how long you gonna, how, is this what you want to attract? You gotta learn how to just switch that around. And I don't think I would have been able to like really know how to do that so quick if it wasn't for the shrooms. It's a beauty in everything, and I heard that before I took it, but it's different from hearing that and then like you actually experiencing it.
I love that it helps you to be present. You really don't think about anything else than what you're doing, and when you try to drift off, it's like it literally feels like it literally feels like you're being stationed back to, like, they're turning the station back. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But also another thing, back to like kind of give an example of what I was saying before. It's like she hasn't had like the emotional like kind of experience yet, but like on the I guess because I'm a more emotional person maybe. Well,
that ain't true.
No, now I think that you're more emotional, but I don't feel like you're more emotional than me, but you are more emotional.
I guess it just shows that now because I let a bunch of emotions out at one time.
Exactly. But like I had a personal moment with her, and just like realizing some things that I don't even remember. We weren't even talking about. I don't think we were talking about anything.
We were playing that game, and then
yeah. So we were playing. Yeah, it was I guess it was a question about triggers. I guess.
No. I'm saying the question I asked triggered you to feel.
Okay. So whatever it was, it just brought up some triggers or some trauma, and we talked about it. I cried, I was sad, and then I felt like immediately just felt grateful and just was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm sitting here like thinking about things that don't apply to me, or like I don't
think anymore.
Or feel anymore. And I was like, I have someone here that's like literally trying to comfort me, and like I was just like, I'm so grateful. I was like, oh my God. I was like, thank you.
Bro, not almost made me cry. You did make me cry, but it was like, because I didn't like to. I mean, I know you was being honest and straight up. I didn't like to see you in that state. You feel me? But at the same time, I was grateful because that is a part of healing. That is a part of inviting wellness out. It's like, what if we never would have brought that up? Like, even though we have talked about it, but you were like able to get super vulnerable, and when you can get to a vulnerable state, bring that up, it's no longer like dormant in you. You let that out, so it's not even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if it's a deeper trauma, of course you're gonna have to keep letting parts out. But I think that really helped you from what I seen. Like I feel like it helped you a lot. Like
Yeah, it's just like a constant state of gratitude and presentness. Like you're just. I mean, it could be different for other people, of course, higher dosages, blah blah blah, but I feel like with shrooms, period, you're just going to be very present, very, very conscious, and very, very open. Like,
I was gonna also add, like, when you say, you're gonna get exactly what you need out of it, I felt like also, you know, maybe that's something I needed to see, like a side of you. I mean, we've been together forever, but you know, it's still things that we may not, I ain't gonna say know about each other, but yeah, that's the only word to use. There's still things that we may not know about each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like deep inside, like I know how you feel about this, but the detail behind it, you know, truly where it stemmed from, we don't ever get, you know, that surface level in every single thing. You know, we try, but, and I still have those aha moments about myself. Like I'll be like, yo, okay, so I operate like this because this happened. Damn, I've been dating Tonii forever. We've been together forever, and I know she don't know because I didn't even know why. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like I needed to see that, and I needed to understand. It's like I really understand. Like it's like I was hearing it for the first time, but I wasn't. So I know that I really understood, like literally where you were coming from and like what you meant. It's like, yo.
Yeah. If you feel called at all to do shrooms, we do recommend that you do research. You use them responsibly. We don't promote, you know, reckless or recreational use of shrooms. It is a plant medicine in our book. So we are not promoting it by no means necessary. We just want to share our experience. Because
you do what you want to do.
Yeah, you make your own choice, but do research. Whatever you do, just do research. And you don't even have to do it to do the research, because it's good to just have that knowledge, because there are things that can help other than medications and all that, just to help you get a deeper understanding of who you are, because you are your true healer. Like you really
Facts,
are,
bro.
You
oh
really
my
are.
gosh, like you are without the shrooms.
Yeah.
Without the shrooms, you feel me? That we're so disconnected from who we truly are. Sometimes we need that shroom to tap back in, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's all it's really for. But
Yeah.
you are your true healer without the shrooms. Like we got that power, and it's just been like really stripped from us since young. Our parents stripped us from that, and they parents stripped them from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So of course somebody gotta break it, but like if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
But you got, man, I'm telling you, like y'all got, we as a, I'm not gonna just say y'all, because we too here, we can do anything we put our minds to. We can always depend on our body, our mind, our thoughts to help us.
And the earth medicine
as well. Of course it's I know it's really easier said than done, because it's not just this is one time. No, this gotta be like this. When you make changes like that, it's gotta be a routine. Like it's gotta be, what you call that? Like a daily.
What are you talking about? Like, not like a ritual. You're talking about like.
It's gotta be a permanent change when you do this. When you like depend on, when you know that your mind, your body, your spirit, you know, that it's all here. This is the only thing that we need. You feel me? You know, it's like it can't just be for some time.
Yeah.
You gotta make it a part of your life. And of course, like you said, the plant medicine gonna come in. And
we're not talking about, like, when I say plant medicine, I'm not only talking about like psychedelics and marijuana and stuff like that. Like I'm talking about, food,
herbal teas,
water,
like
all
like
that. Plant medicine, earth medicine, the sun, the water, the moon, the trees, the plants, the animals, every single thing. You definitely need to incorporate it all. But
y'all, I'm gonna just tap in real quick and say this, like, y'all, man, if y'all don't get nothing from this video, get this right here. Please stay grounded. I'm talking about actually going outside, walking barefoot in the grass. I can't tell you, it's so important. And I'm not even saying it. I do it too. I don't do it all the time. You know, I probably should do it a little bit more, but just take that step. And I'm telling you, it's important because we're electrical beings. We're supposed to be getting that, you know, that electrolytes from the earth, from nature. And especially the way earth is going now, you know what I'm saying? Well, not earth, but the world, the people. You know what I'm saying? Like America, the energy. We all around it. We're just energy beings.
Low vibrations.
Yeah, it's so many low vibrations, y'all. It's important. And I'm not just really just out here like preaching and not doing it either. I can't even stress it. If y'all don't do anything, if you don't take nothing from this video, y'all please stay grounded like as best as y'all can. I guess I know we're trying to, but
I think that's about it, right?
yeah.
All right, we're about to cut it short, but go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe, share this video to whoever you might think needs to hear this. And leave us
some hearts or stars. We need stars or hearts. I'll say stars, but you know what I'm saying, hearts maybe for love.
choose.
Y'all leave us some hearts and or stars if y'all like this video, if it resonates with you. Yes, I always say resonate. Okay, if it resonates with you, y'all leave some stars, y'all leave some hearts. If y'all want to see more, you feel me, of this type of subject, we can talk about it. This is what we do off camera.
Yeah, if you want to ask questions in the comments, you can do that too, and we'll probably try to compile them into a list to make a Q&A or something so y'all can get to know us a little bit better. And did we already say subscribe? No, just playing.
No, yeah, subscribe. We did.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the love. We hope y'all stay blessed. Peace.
Stay well.